When you hooked up your application to Nblocks, you're going to have access to some features directly inside your app and some features from the control center. And in this video, I'm going to show you all of it. The first thing you'll notice is that your app is now protected, and this is why you get redirected to a login screen. From here, you see that there is a couple of authentication methods ready for you. I'll start by signing up, and I'll sign up with Google. And you'll notice that in the sign up process, I can choose a plan. I'll choose the free plan for now. And once I've done it, I get straight into the app. So the first things you see in your app is that it is protected. Your users can sign up and log in using different authentication methods, and they can select a plan. Now let's head over to the control center. The first section you see here is Workspaces. This is where you will manage your users and their accounts. So let's start by having a look at the one we just created. I'll go to the next page, and we see that there's a free plan created, and I'll hop into it, and you see the user that was created here also. A workspace is an account that can hold many users. Imagine you have an application like Slack or Figma, where you create one account for your company and then you invite all of your team members. If you would have an application that is more consumer oriented, you'd probably only see one user in this list. The power feature here is that a user can exist in multiple workspaces, meaning they can log in with one password and switch in between them. The workspace section is also a great place to let your customer success team in, so they can help you manage the accounts, help the users with, for example, helping them resetting a password or changing their user roles or their subscription plans. Let's head over to the Authentication tab. Here you see that there's a lot of authentication methods to choose from, and this is where you enable them. Right now we have Passkeys, Magic Link, and Google enabled, and if you want to enable something else, you just click the toggle. For the social connection providers, you need to add some credentials. So for example, for LinkedIn, there is a client ID and a secret that you need to add. And if you're not sure where you're supposed to get these from, we have a link here that describes it for you. So let's go ahead and enable LinkedIn since I had the credentials ready, and head over to my login screen, reload the app, and now you see that our users can also sign in with LinkedIn. For your enterprise clients that have their own authentication system, you can head over to the Enterprise Connections tab, set up a unique enterprise connection, and then head over to the workspace and configure that connection for their workspace only. Next, we have roles. This is the authorization part of Nblocks, built on role-based access control, also known as RBAC. Here you can create your roles and the privileges and then assign them to your users from the Workspaces section. This part really shines when combined with feature control, which I'm going to show you next. From the feature control section, you can define when a feature should be visible and enabled to a user. The best way to explain it is to show it. Let's log into our app again. And you see that we have a bunch of different graphs here. So let's say that the professional part is supposed to be only visible to administrators of this system. You will first need to wrap this feature around the feature flag component that is available for you. So if we head back to the code, we have the dashboard here, Acme Professional, create a feature flag component with a flag key that equals Acme Professional. I will then copy this key and head over to the control center in the feature flags and create a flag. I'll paste in the key name, make sure that the flag is active, and save changes. What I also want is to create a group defined for only the admins. So I'll create a group, admins, and then I'll take what field we say the user role equals admin. And I'll save those changes. I'll head back to the flags, edit the Acme Professional, and assign the group admins to this. This means now that the feature Acme for Professional should only be accessible to the users with the role admin. Let's first check what role our user has now. So it says I have a role owner. So in this case, if I reload the app, I shouldn't be able to see the admin feature. Let's have a look. It's already reloaded, and we see that we can see it. So let's go back to the control center and create a new user, which we assign the role admin. I'll set admin, create it, and I'll just go ahead and log out from the app also and sign in with the new user. I'll fast forward a little bit here. On with the fast forwarding, and you see when I logged in, my user with the role admin see the Acme Professional box here. Feature flags is very powerful, and this was a little bit of an example of what you can do. But you can control your features based on roles, subscription plans. You can set a feature to be shown to a specific user. You can even do soft launches, which is very, very nice and improves your development speed a lot. Remember that I could select a payment plan when I signed up? That's done in the subscription control. And the ones we saw previously was free, a premium, with a 14-day trial. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new one, and let's call it basic, and I'll give that a 14-day free trial also, and I'll say that the basic costs 10 euros monthly, and if you buy a yearly plan, we're gonna give them some discounts, so we'll say it costs 100 euros annually. And I'll go ahead and save these changes. Now, when the user goes to the sign up page again, they're gonna see 3 different payment plans. Like this. You see them and you have a tab here, month and year, so if I switch to year, I see that the basic, you'll get some discount there. Additionally, what you can do is to connect the subscriptions to a payment provider like Stripe, and then your users can directly pay with a credit card. And finally, we have the customization section. Here you can adapt the look and feel of the Nblocks views to your brand. You can change the logo, change the branding colors, so it matches anything that you want. We'll go ahead and, just for the sake of example, change the button color to orange. We see it changing in the preview. We save it, and then we head back to our app, and we'll see that the button color is changed to orange. This wraps up all the functionality you get from the 1-minute onboarding of Nblocks. Now go check out all of these things from your backlog and go spend some time coding on that cool, innovative feature. And I hope to see you in future videos.